And yeah, I've had my fair share of injuries. Surprise, surprise. I've been doing flips for 2.5 decades, and I would say the worst one was probably or not concussing myself, although that was involved, but fracturing my skull in a trampoline accident. But a plethora of injuries of all different sorts, and I've witnessed in myself how that's affected me, but also in so many of my coworkers and just friends in the industry. But the one sort of consistent thing that I noticed, never really thought how to act upon, but noticed, was that there's just sort of a dearth of knowledge in the outside world about circus. If you say that you're a circus acrobat to most people, they immediately leap to "Du- du- 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 du," and you are either a clown or a juggler on a unicycle. And those are real things, absolutely. And they're very skillful things that take a lot of training, but there's so much more. It's a very broad umbrella. And I think a lot of people in the outside world wouldn't consider, for example, the amount of Olympians and world champions who wind up in the circus, not specifically Cirque du Soleil, but just in general, and the breadth of these disciplines they do. For example, at O and formerly Le Rêve, there are Olympic synchronized swimmers. We have trampolinists, gymnasts, sports acrobatics, such as yourself. And then beyond the more, I don't want to say conventional, because none of those things are conventional by any stretch of the imagination, especially not in America, but the other smaller disciplines in which people are not going and competing necessarily worldwide. Sometimes they are, things like Sear wheel and German wheel. In any case, I first crossed paths with Nathan at Open Gym, and we just got to talking about these situations and the feelings that sometimes people have in this industry of being unheard or dismissed because they simply are misunderstood. I don't think anyone in the medical field is seeking to deliberately dismiss anybody, but there's just a lack of research and a lack of knowledge on these things. I have a